Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Katie and this is Dark Side of the Truth. In this video, we're gonna go over 11 insanely mind-blowing videos that are sure to blow your mind and leave you questioning like everything to do with this world that we're living in. But before we jump into it, do me a favor and smash that like button for me. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, come on over and join our truth-seeking community. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Here's your invitation. Come on and join. And when you do join and hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn on the notifications next to it so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos just like this. But without any more further ado or jibber jabber from me, let's get straight on into these videos because I promise you guys are not going to want to miss a second of them. Let's go.
They live, we sleep, the alarms going off, beep beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. All reality's made up by the elite.
In this first video, I'm going to show you an insane example of a glitch in the Matrix that has recently been caught on camera. And I want your honest opinions. Is this a true glitch in the Matrix caught on camera? Is this just an illusion? Is this an edited video? I would love to hear what you think.
Can you believe that?
Oh my god.
Oh my
heck?
That's the weirdest sunset ever.
I've never seen it do that.
It's like it looks like a Lego pieces.
It's just sitting in the water.
It's a layer of fog.
Are you kidding me?
It looks like a pyramid. The Earth is flat.
It looks fake.
Closer to it.
Whoa! When the weather's really dry, the glare goes away. And you can see the circle of the sun. Why does it look like it's setting on the water? It looks like it's digital.
Yeah, it looks digital. Exactly.
It looks like a Pac-Man or something. Intergalactic car. Intergalactic. There it goes. Wow.
That's so weird.
Intergalactic. Planetary.
Oh, Richard's taking a picture.
Intergalactic.
Wait, no, it looks like a boat.
No one lose their
Wait,
car.
green flash, guys. We're gonna see it because it was so pink.
It's not green flash. It's not clear enough.
Do you guys? The green flash exists, but it's only because when your eyes don't see that red, that orangey pink, it replaces it with the opposite on the color spectrum, which is green. That's why you see green flash.
I can see it happening right now.
Yeah, you'll see green flash because it's gonna disappear and then you'll see a green flash.
Bye-bye, son.
That's so
You see the green?
weird. I don't see green.
I see it.
It's crazy, right? I know. Never in my life have I ever seen the sun set into the middle of the fucking ocean like that. What? And I already know, the news, if they saw this video, they would explain it away as, what you're seeing there is a mirage. We all know that's their favorite fucking line. But, that's not a mirage to me. I'm sorry, that's not a mirage, that's not an illusion. That shit's weird. And the fact that the people who are witnessing this in person said it looks, digitalized, and it looks like Pac-Man almost. What? When have you ever seen the sun resemble Pac-Man or a digital sun? Such a strange observation that they made. That is just so weird. And I am leaning towards this actually being a real thing that was caught on camera because of how many people are crowded on that patio, watching this and trying to make sense of what they're seeing with their own eyes. I don't know. Weird. Obviously, for those of you who know me, know that I live in Michigan, so I don't live near the ocean, but I have visited the ocean several times in my life, and I've never seen anything like this. But do any of our subscribers or viewers of this video live near the ocean or by the ocean, and have you ever witnessed anything like this for yourselves? I would love to hear your take on it. Now, we all know that microwaves and cell phones and 5G towers and, your router or your Wi-Fi, all of that stuff emits radiation, right? I mean, hell, even our smart TVs to a degree emit radiation, right? I mean, your phone emits radiation. Pretty much any type of technology device that you're going to have in your possession or in your home is going to emit some form of radiation, right? I mean, I think we all know this. But I didn't personally realize that this particular object in your house could emit so much radiation.
They have this device, this so-called future. We're here for something extremely serious. Are you feeling headaches, sick, or something in your house? You might have to do with this. Look at these levels. 0.4 EMF, around 300 radio frequency, and 11 electrical frequency. Look at that. Look at the EMF on the top left. You're supposed to have a max of 0.2. We're going 8 times the value there, 9 times the value, and just jump up and down. Look at those EMF here. We're talking about like over 40 times the value on this one. I think this one is reading the highest EMF readings, guys. 9.8 peaks. I saw a peak of 0.10. We're talking about 50 times over the value of 0.10, So I can't make this shit up, guys. They found a way to do it, even through your air conditioner thermostat.
Like, shit's sick, dude. And my bad. Okay, so it was that the thermostat is emitting EMF towards you, not radiation. But, I mean, whatever. It's still extremely high, unhealthy levels. And I don't know about his personal, like, reader that he had, but my EMF and radiation detector reader that I have at home that I use, you know, on everyday objects, just testing things and making sure my kids are safe and away from EMF and radiation levels, it only beeps like that and flashes that red color when it's dangerous, like when it's super high. Like, if it's at a safe level, it will just read it on the screen, but it's not going to beep and flash that at you unless it's like it's trying to get like your attention, basically, like, hey dummy, get out of here, this is like not safe for you to be around, basically. So that's insane. And the fact that it's like 50 times the healthy level and like what's considered safe to be around, your thermostat that controls the temperature in your house is emitting 50 times the safe EMF levels to be around. Like, that's just insane to me. They found a way to put this EMF and just harmful anything they can into anything they can. Literally, it's in your TVs, it's in your phone, it's in your microwave, it's in your oven, it's in your fucking, like, charger when you plug it into the wall, and then if you're holding your phone while it's charging, you're getting a electrical signal that's running through your whole body. Like, it's insane, guys. It is literally insane. I mean, hell, they have Wi-Fi routers that will map out the inside of your house now and literally tell, like, the government where is, like, the most likely location where the humans would be. Like, it's insane. Like, the technology and all these advancements that they're making is doing nothing but violating our privacy. And it's like, what is privacy anymore? You don't have privacy anymore, okay? Like, that's been gone. That was like a 2000s term. We haven't had that in like 20 plus years. Sorry, here to tell you. All right. Now, how about this next video? Remember the wildfires, quote unquote wildfires, you know, that forget to burn the wildlife, and a lot of people think come from these directed energy weapons, which, hi, I'm one of those people. Okay, how about this next video? Because I was always convinced that, yes, it's these lasers with the directed energy weapons coming out of the planes, and like, that's, sure, that's how they're doing it. 100%, I agree. Hawaii, Canada, all this stuff, right? Okay, check this out, because I'm about to blow your mind. I never even thought that, hello, they would do it this way too. They're like, they're evil, they don't care. Let's check it out together.
Begin to ends.
Like, what is this world coming to, dude? And they can't even deny the shit. Like, they can't even deny this. What is this video then? And I don't want to hear like, oh, that's from a movie, Katie. That's just fake, Katie. Could be. Could be. But what if it's not? What if it's real? What if they're doing this? Because we all know that they probably are. It's just sick, man. It's so sick. And like, what is that machine that's on the back of his car? Is it like a flamethrower? Like, personally, like, custom made flamethrower for you to like attach onto the back of your truck for you to drive through these fucking forests and like start these wildfires? Like, who even comes up with this shit? What is wrong with you? You need a lobotomy. Like, stop this madness. God, man. Now, I know you guys remember our last gas shortage and how out of control the gas prices were, right? Like, they shot up to like $5-6, and like people who were filling up with diesel were paying like over $1,000 to fill up their whole truck. Like, it was insane. In my whole 29 years of being on this earth, I've never seen gas like prices that high as they were a couple years ago. That was insane, right? Well, have you heard the like hush hush news that they're trying to keep on the DL and they don't really want a lot of people to know, but it's getting out anyway? Well, if you haven't, allow me to share it with you. Check this out.
Druckers, did you hear about this?
So the guy that helped me pump gas, he's the clerk there. Yeah. He said, you're getting ready for the shortage? I was like, no, I just need a generator, some fuel for my generator. He's like, yeah, man. He said, better to be prepared for these 20 days. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, yeah, man, there's a shortage coming. They already let us know that we're we're running out of gas and no more diesel. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, they told us already in 20 days there's not going to be any more diesel for us. So basically, guys, if you guys are owner ops, be prepared because there is going to be diesel, but it's going to be $10, $15 a gallon if there really is a shortage. And guess what? We're parking our truck.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anybody out there that's watching this video, you guys work at a gas station, drive any diesel trucks? Have you heard about this shortage that's coming? Because apparently it's coming. Now, this diesel shortage video that I just showed you, from what I can find, was posted roughly a week ago. Okay, so this diesel shortage video was originally posted to this creator's page around like July 3rd, July 4th, July 2nd, somewhere around there. And he said that the shortage was coming in 20 days. So that would, my guesstimate would be that it's coming around the end of July, around the 20 to the 25th of July. That's just my guesstimate. Obviously, don't quote me on that. I don't know. I'm just going off of trying to place dates together and trying to make this make sense for you guys to give you like the best, like close guesstimate of this date that he's saying this diesel shortage will come. Just want to let you guys know that heads up, there might be a diesel shortage coming, according to this gentleman and people working at gas stations. But I would love to hear if any of you work at gas stations. Do you know about this? Have you heard about this? Please let me know. Okay, so this next one, like, is probably the most horrifying video I've seen in a long time, and I'll tell you why. You guys know those like carbon copy neighborhoods that they're putting up where like every single house looks like copy and paste the exact same, right? Like they're building like the same fucking house just up and down the whole street in neighborhoods. You know what I'm talking about? I'll put some pictures on screen so you guys have like an idea of what I'm talking about, but like these cul-de-sac neighborhoods where all the houses look identical, copy and paste. Well, these neighborhoods have always freaked me out because I feel like there's just like some type of like social experiment or study going on the like social groups that live inside these neighborhoods, but that's just like Katie personal opinion. That's not fact, okay? But wait, let me show you this next video that my husband sent me, and then you can tell me if you don't feel the same exact fucking way. Let's just check it out.
Discovered something strange in our newly built neighborhood. I don't think this is normal. We started to realize all the bird and nature sounds were on repeat. We then started to find actual speakers hidden everywhere. Isn't it scary they have fake nature sounds instead of real ones?
Y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right? And how it's a fucking simulation. Like literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the fuck are all these white cars like dead ass?
Like, is that not the creepiest effing thing that you have ever seen? I don't know why that rubbed me so fucking wrong, but it just rubbed me so wrong, and I've been thinking about it for days. Like, I cannot get this video out of my head. So, like, not only are they having them live in, like, carbon copy and paste the same exact home damn near, right? There's, like, copy and paste, like, cars. Like, it's weird. It's eerie. But the fact that they're putting these fake nature sounds in there makes me think that they're testing on y'all. It's like a controlled test group, and that they're testing on you some way, somehow. There's something in the water, there's something in the air, there's something in the food. They're testing on you, and they want you all in the same exact, like, environment, quote unquote. So therefore you're living in the same house. You have the same exact nature sounds on loop. All this, I don't know, but this video rubbed me so fucking wrong, guys. I don't like it. I feel like this is that fucking chicken shack and they clone Tyrone, except for it's not just a chicken shack, it's like a whole neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Creepy. There was a video that me and my husband watched a couple weeks ago that I don't remember the name of, but I will put like a short trailer on screen so you guys see what I'm talking about.
Need and all you'd want. Number 9. Number 9 is not a starter home. This house is forever.
Leave for a boy.
Do you have children?
No. It's not exactly what we're looking for. That guy was so strange.
Yeah. Wait. No, I don't think this is the right way.
Yeah, this is the way we came in.
Number 9 again. Did we just do some kind of loop?
How if we just...
Want me to drive? Such a jerk. Because I think this is not possible. We can't make turns like this over and over.
We have gone this way, Tom. Oh my god.
What's happening? Maybe they'll let us go.
What if they don't come? What are we supposed to do? should we just sit here and wait to die? It's a boy.
Give a little time for the child within you. Don't be afraid to be young and free. Run to the locks and throw away the keys and
All we wanted
run you.
was a home.
You are home.
You creepy little mutant.
It is a very, very truly creepy movie that will stick with you and just like mind fuck you and make you think about like, oh my God, what's going on? And when I saw this video, this reminded me of this movie. And I'm like, oh my God, this is this movie in real life. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Am I exaggerating, or did this video rub you just as wrong as it rubbed me? Because like I am officially creeped the fuck out and I will never live in one of those neighborhoods. Not like I was going to before, but now I definitely won't. So we all know how Gucci Mane's been cloned, right? And how he went to prison, but a whole different man left. This guy who's like rapping and claiming to be Gucci now looks nothing like the old Gucci. Even his tattoos are like in the wrong spots and some are just straight up missing. He doesn't like rap or sound or look at all like he used to, right? Like it's clearly a different person, or maybe just straight up a clone, but it's definitely not the original Gucci Man. Well, what if I were to tell you that the real Gucci Man made an appearance in the fake Gucci Man's latest video? I shit you not. Just check it out for yourself, because I couldn't make this shit up if I tried.
Let me tell y'all a true story, B. So boom, watch this video to the end. We got you now. You thought I wouldn't find you? I found the real Gucci Man. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. Pay attention, guys. He's about to show up right now on the bike. What the? Bro! That's the real Gucci Man. And this is the No Diddy video. This is the video you're gonna use to show the real Gucci Man? Stop playing with me, son. Who the hell was that? So y'all used the Gucci Man No Diddy video to finally show us the real Gucci Man? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this beat. Let's get back into this, man! Pay attention, guys. They're gonna show him again. Look at him. Notice how he's darker than the other Gucci Man. Look, there you go right there. This is crazy, guys. They put it right in our faces and we don't even see it. Stop playing with me, son! What does this mean? 2 Gucci Mans in the same video? Why you think he had the helmet on? He couldn't show his face. Cause we would've knew right away that that was the old Gucci Man. Stop playing with me, son! This got me tight. Let's get back into this, man! This is crazy. Notice how his boy got his face open on the motorcycle, but Gucci Man got his covered. Pay attention. Stop playing with me, son! Y'all put both of them out at the same time to try to play tricks with our minds? They try to play mind games with us, guys, but you gotta pay attention.
Like, bro, I would recognize that man's face anywhere. I don't care if I just got to see his eyes and the top of his nose. That was the real Gucci Man. I don't care. I've seen it. That was him. And the fact that they put him out in the No Diddy video, like, what? For real? Like, they're just straight up like, here it is. Take it. Take it as you will. Take it or leave it. Crazy, man. And I know there's gonna be those trolls in the comments who are like, oh my God, Katie, like that's clearly the same guy who's rapping. It's not even different. He just has a helmet on. No, bro, if you can't tell that was the real Gucci Man, then I can't help you. I don't know what else to say. But like, you really think Homeboy is gonna shoot a music video promoting his music, his name, his face, his everything, right? And then put a fucking helmet on his face and only show his eyes? While his homeboy riding next to him on the bike has his whole helmet open and you can see his whole face? No, just no, that's not right, guys, come on. Why would they have the star of the video hidden and his buddy like all just like, oh, here's my face, but you can't see his? That is suspect as hell. Like, he's way darker than the other Gucci Man that's rapping. Plus, like, that's just the original Gucci's face. Like, if you know, you know. They're just messing, they're messing with us. They like messing with us. They think it's funny. I don't know why, like, it's like global gaslighting. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, the real Gucci's been spotted. Like, here he is. This is him. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Did that look like the real Gucci Man to you? Because it 1000% did did to me, like 1000%. So now let's take a look at an example of how Hollywood and celebrities just like straight up throw the truth in all of our faces. But yet if you start connecting the dots and like putting shit together, they're like, no, bro, you're crazy. Clearly we were joking. Hello, duh. It was a joke. Can't you take a joke? God. Even though it wasn't a joke, it's 1000% the truth. They just like I said, global gaslighting. They like to fuck with us. They think it's funny. Let's check this out together. You let me know what you think.
Pay close attention to this video.
Good evening, godless sodomites. I'm bringing the truth, John. We're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
Reality television celebrates the human condition.
Listen.
It warps the minds of our children and weakens the resolve of our allies.
The results are often dramatic and always unexpected. We're here to honor achievement in that category.
By giving you a golden idol to worship. Kneel before your God, Babylon!
Do you get it? You understand?
I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul. From the depths of my soul.
Why is your hand over your eye?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about? All right, well, I have tickets to see the devil worshiper.
I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords.
Murder was the case. I want my shit to be about cutting a deal with the devil, then getting sentenced to the pen. Then the shit happened.
Bring your lifestyle to me, I make it better.
And how long will I live?
Eternal life and forever.
Also parts in the album where you speak to Lucy. Lucifer.
Yep.
The devil. So you
Yeah, man.
That one, you don't know that Lucy got you all your life. I watched you, and now you all grown up to sign this contract. If that's possible.
Like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. Did you sell your soul yet?
I'ma bring the cold. Sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap.
If I could go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil, I'll never get it back.
I'm in trouble, did a deal with the devil, now pleaded with him. Like, give me my soul.
To have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.
I sold my soul a good price out of sight.
Biggest rumor though now that I sold my soul to Satan.
I gotta sell my soul.
But that was a thing for a minute. Juice WRLD sold his soul, right?
Yeah. Man, he trying to sell his soul, man. Look, Juice selling his soul. They ain't take too long. Illuminati, man.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you.
Sold my soul to the devil. Well, needless to say, sold my soul.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
Had we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here?
Like, this shit is literally disgusting, guys. They straight up just put the truth in your face, and then if you start catching on and paying too much attention, they're like, oh my god, dude, you're crazy. Like, clearly this is a joke. Didn't you hear the audience laughing when he said it? Like, duh, it's just a joke. Learn to take a joke. Don't be so serious. No, bro, it couldn't get more serious. Like, it couldn't be further from a fucking joke. It could not be. But that's the laws of the universe for you. They have to tell us the truth, even if they put it in sarcastic joke form, and then us not doing anything about it or not complaining is basically our consent. Like, they laws of the universe, they have to tell us what they're doing. And if we don't, object or say anything about it, then they can continue doing it. It's sick. It's so sick. And the way they get away with it is people are like, oh, it's just a joke. Oh my god. They're kidding. Clearly kidding. No, they're not. Please wake up. All right. Now, I know you guys remember back a couple months ago, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe just shy of a year ago, at the Oscars. I believe it was the Oscars. Could have been the Grammys. I'm not really sure. But where Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. You know what I'm talking about, right? Chris Rock made the alopecia joke to his wife. Will Smith got up on stage and smacked Chris Rock, and then Chris Rock made the joke like, oh wow, he just smacked the shit out of me. And then Will Smith was like, keep my wife's name out your mouth. You guys know what I'm talking about. It was huge. It was viral. Everybody's seen it. Remember how everybody was trying to determine on whether it was real, and there were like body language people reading their body language and trying to see if this was like a real thing or if it was planned, and they were reading Jada's body language to see if she was, actually shocked by it, or if it, whatever, right? They were trying to see if this was a planned event or if it was real. There was a bunch of people getting in on it, all the online internet sleuths, body language experts. Everybody was trying to like break it down and see if this Will Smith smack was fake or if it was real or what the deal was, right? Okay, well, I'm about to blow your mind because my husband sent me a video that straight up just proves that it was fake. So fake, in fact, that it came from a TV show back in the day when like TVs were like black and white, and Will Smith reenacted this because he knew that a majority of us were too young to have seen it the first time around, so we probably wouldn't recognize it for what it is. I'll stop talking and play the video now, but tell me that this shit does not look super familiar. Check it out.
Oh, what's this? Elijah taking the stage. Wow. Elijah Lewis just slapped the heck out of me. Don't you ever talk about my wife that way.
Relax, my friend. It was just a joke. I'm a comedian, Elijah. You know how it is. No disrespect, Angela. You're gorgeous.
I said keep my wife's name out your mouth.
They had us all fooled.
Yep, I told you. It's like literally everything is exactly the same as what happened. Like down to Will Smith's movements when after he smacked him, how he fixed his suit when he came off stage like that. Chris Rock saying like, oh wow, Will Smith just smacked the mess out of me or whatever. That same thing, right? And my bad, okay, it was from an old movie, not a TV show, whatever. But it was fake. You seen it. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. And he's like, dude, it's a joke. It's a comedian. You know how it is. He's like, I don't care. I told you. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I mean, you guys just seen it the same as I did. It was fake. Crazy. Like, they just continuously pull the wool over our eyes and they're like, are you gonna catch it? Are you gonna catch it? Are you gonna catch it? No? Okay, cool. We're gonna keep doing it. It's so fucked, guys. It's so fucked. Now let's talk about Prince and how he was like a gem of a human being and how he was trying to expose all of this stuff, and maybe, just maybe, this might have been the reason why he was, you know, taken out. Let's check it out. You can give me your opinions.
This is the real reason Prince was taken out.
Did Prince really just say this?
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time. And
chemtrails.
oh, that's cool. A jet just went over. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why.
Now, come on, man. This is just from heavy air traffic. You know, there has to be some sort of airport nearby. These streaks in the sky are caused by the water vapor in the airplane's engine, and the low temperature causes ice crystals. It's not like they can just turn it off or... Okay, I don't know what that was about, but this is testing the weight limits of the planes, right, for passengers. And no, those aren't hoses hooking up to anything. Yeah, they're just testing the planes, guys. Now that's how they do their little writing in the sky, you know what I'm saying? It's just a crazy conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to be like severely ignorant to not believe in the chemtrail theory, because it's not a theory at this point. Like, it's been proven. Pilots have admitted that they get paid like 11 cents a mile or something for spraying this. Oh, it might be more than that, actually. I think it might be like $11 a mile for spraying it. I'm not sure. It's something like that, where they're getting paid per mile to have this stuff on. Like, they've came out and talked about it. It's not a conspiracy. It's not like a theory that like, oh, this might be happening. It's fact. We can prove it. It's just insane. It's so sick to me. And you wonder why, like, the world was so different when we were younger. It's just nuts. It has so much to do with all these heavy metals and stuff that we're being fed and breathing in and drinking, and it's just disgusting. It is so deep, and it's not ever going to end until we just stand up and say no more, and it just makes me so sick, man. But let me know, do you guys think that maybe that's the reason why Prince was taken out? Was he onto some, you know, truth exposed in there and they didn't like what he was saying? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Now we're going to jump back into the flat earth theory, only for a minute. I have two videos that's going to touch on this. This first one is absolutely amazing. It is the sky and all of the star systems and stuff that we can see above our Earth, and basically how that proves that we are on a flat Earth and not a spinning ball flying through the universe and, you know, millions of miles per hour and all this crazy baloney that they try and feed us. But let's check it out together.
So here is a simulation of if you're flying around the world, this is what you would experience on a ball. The stars in the distance would be rising because you're diving over the ball, right? But this is what happens in reality. This is a shot from Germany to Brazil, going all the way over the ball, and the stars aren't rising. They're not rising at all in either direction, right? They're not rising at all. This is what Google Earth says should happen, just what I showed you. And that makes sense if we live on a ball. But reality versus Google Earth, which added curvature, I think, in 2001 to Google Earth. Reality versus lies from Google. I don't know what to say. Satellites, that's a big one. How do satellites work? Well, NASA is the largest consumer of helium. They own all the helium in the world, pretty much, and they leave just enough for party balloons and maybe an occasional Goodyear blimp. But they put up thousands and thousands of these satelloons. One of my American Airlines pilots called me and said, he said, we received a message that 2 NASA balloons are descending from 55,000 feet in our airspace, and they have no transponder. He freaked out because he knows there's like 8,000-pound satellites on this thing.
Well, of course the stars aren't rising at all because we don't live on a ball. Duh. This is like, you know, like he said, NASA lies versus, you know, real life proof. You can like easily prove it to yourself that we are not like just living on a spinning ball that's flying through the solar system at millions of miles per hour. Because if we were, we would not physically, it would be impossible for us to still be looking at the same star systems and, you know, the same like constellations and stuff that our great like ancestors were. And like that the Vikings were and shit like that. Like it would be impossible. The Big Dipper would be gone. Like all these things would be gone, and we would have new star systems and new constellations and stuff to be looking at. But we don't. They're all the same because the universe spins around us. I'm just saying. And the fact that he called the satellites the satelloons. Oh my God, I love it. I'm so stealing that name because like 100% that's what they are. They're satellites connected to balloons. And yes, NASA is the biggest consumer of helium in the world. Like they literally leave just enough for balloons and parties and stuff. And that's why if you've noticed, every time you go to like fill up helium balloons for a party, there's like damn near always a fucking helium shortage. At least there is here all the time in the Detroit, Michigan area. Like all the time. Like what are they using all this helium for? Why is there always a helium shortage? Come on. Think outside that box they keep trying to put us all in. Now let's go just a tad deeper on this flat earth subject and let's talk about NASA and all of the green screens that they use. And I know that we've talked about this before. I have several videos pointing out the green screens being exposed and caught on camera and like you being able to see the wires that they're hanging from while they're supposedly floating around on the space station. It's laughable. But just for shiggles and because I never get tired of seeing these videos, like they will never get old to me. I could watch this shit all day. So just for our own personal amusement, let's check out another video of NASA and their green screens being exposed. Roll the tape.
International Space Station, right? They're using green screens and wires, and they flub their lines. They're like, you know, oh, right here in Maine, you know, right next to us. Like, no, you're in space. You're not in Maine. And and we catch all of these errors all the time that they keep trying to correct. We catch them and they correct them. Flying on an airplane. If you're flying on an airplane, you are instructed to teach the world to treat the world as flat and stationary. Because if you don't, you will die. Right. They're just like, it's so big, you know, just treat it as it's flat and stationary. Maybe it's just flat and stationary. All observations prove that it's flat and stationary. All observations prove the globe to be a lie. And all of the globe measurements, the radius of the Earth, the diameter, the distances, they're all assumed. There's no science behind them.
Well, I'd like to point out that it is interesting that NASA was funded and started by after Operation Paperclip with Nazis, right?
Yeah.
And so I go, why would
also the same people that went to Antarctica?
Right. So we're going to get to the fun stuff.
And they tell us
that is very telling.
Did you know that most of the moon rocks they find in Antarctica? Moon rocks finding in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Right. And the moon rock that we gave to the Dutch government as a gift, one of the astronauts gave them, they wanted to insure it. So the Dutch government, I think it was Dutch, they went to, they had it inspected and they found out that it's wood, it's petrified wood, and it wasn't really a moon rock. Bizarre.
What does NASA say about that?
They don't say anything about it.
Is that
right? We have observations where we can see mountaintops 700 miles away. And from that observer height, which you calculate in using their globe math, and there's actually 4 formulas to calculate the curve of the Earth. We use the one that gives the globe the benefit of the doubt. That's actually less. And at 700 miles away from that altitude, the tops of those mountains should be over 50 miles below a physical curve. But they all are right there. They're all visible. You know what they say about that? Nothing. They won't. They can't address it. They just pretend it doesn't exist.
Busted. Like that was clearly a green screen, bro. I don't want to hear your BS NASA explanation. Okay. And like he said, we keep catching these green screen like slips and, you know, wire slips and stuff being caught on camera, and they keep fixing it because they have like a $55 million a day budget to spend on whatever the fuck they want. So of course they have some video editing technology to go back and correct their old mistakes and mess ups, of course. But my thing is, with a budget like $55 million a day, and if you were actually actually truly going into space, then there should be 0 examples of this green screen and wires and stuff being caught on camera, because it should be real, legit footage. So the fact that I even have 1 example of these green screens and wires being caught on screen tells me that at least one time they told me they were in space and they weren't. So if they're gonna lie about it once, why wouldn't they lie about it more than that? I'm just saying. I'm just, you know, throwing out the obvious here. Because they'd have to pack up all their shit and go if they ever were to get like called out and we ever were to know the truth. So that's why they have to keep this BS lie going, because we'd be like, what the fuck? Why have you been lying to us all these years? Like, we want to know the truth, and then after that you can pack up all your shit and get the fuck up out of here because we don't trust you anymore. And they can't ever let that happen. So green screens. Plus, like he said, there has been multiple examples of astronauts going to space and being like, ooh, we brought back a piece of debris from the moon, here's a moon rock, and they donate it to like a historical museum or something like that, right? And the museum sends it off to get it tested, and it turns out it's fucking petrified wood. It's not a fucking space rock or a moon rock. It is petrified wood. Come on, guys. Like, it's crazy. Not to mention the flag was blowing in the air when they landed on the moon, even though it's supposed to be a vacuum of space. Not to mention there was no crater when they landed on the moon, or, you know, took off. Not to mention the cameraman was already on the moon before they even landed, yet they account Neil Armstrong as being the first man on the moon. No, it should have been the cameraman, boss. Plus, the cameraman stayed behind after they left because you watched the camera pan up and follow the ship to leave. So I guess somebody just died up there on the moon. And, you know, you got to think about the thrusters and how fire needs oxygen to survive. So how the fuck would it work in a vacuum of space where there is no oxygen? Like, let's just think about this logically, guys. Also, the fact the bottom of the astronauts' boots were flat, had no markings on them, but yet the supposed imprint that they left on the moon had those lines in the bottom of the boot. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put some pictures up on screen so you can see exactly what I mean. But I could literally go on about this for days. I could go on about this for fucking weeks. Hell, let's be honest. It's a lie. They are pulling the fucking like wool over our eyes, and they are praying to God that it sticks. They're doing the fucking old pray and spray. Spray the BS information all to the masses and pray that it sticks. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate everyone's time. Do me a favor and smash the hell out of that like button for me if you haven't already. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, come on over and get subscribed to our channel, and make sure you hit that little bell icon so you stay in the loop whenever I upload new videos just like this. And here's a little message and heads up to all of my subscribers. I have been notified from a few of my subscribers that their notifications keep randomly getting turned off and that they're not getting notified whenever I upload videos. So who's ever subscribed to my channel, do me a favor and jump on over there and just make sure that your notifications are on, because I am in the process of working on another fake food, processed food BS video, and that's going to be uploaded here in a few days, and that one is going to be amazing. Like, if you thought the last one was good, this one has nothing on it. So you're going to want to make sure that you are subscribed and, you know, turn notifications on so you get notified as soon as I upload that video, because I promise you're not going to want to miss it. But I don't think that I need to, you know, go on and talk about anything else. I think I've gotten it all out there. So thanks again to everybody who made it to the end of this video. Y'all are the real ones. I really appreciate you. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. You better be subscribed.